Okay. You're audible? My voice is audible now? Yeah. Okay, Pa. So in the previous class, what we have discussed is regarding interrupt. We have discussed interrupt. We have discussed exception, right? And also we have discussed DMA, right? That is direct memory access, isn't it? Okay. So in the previous class, we have clearly understood what is DMA. Okay. Mainly, a very important concept is DMA. Why I require DMA? So the DMA is nothing but direct memory access, which is mainly used to transmit a bulk amount of data, okay, from memory to output device without any interruption to my processor or without any involvement of processor, isn't it? Have you heard about that? Okay, in the previous class we have discussed the same thing, right? So I hope you are able to remember those concepts which we have discussed in the previous class. So let me show you that. Okay, so this is what our DMA, how it will work. Okay, so direct memory access controller. So that is nothing but see, direct memory access controller, which is mainly used to transmit the data. Okay, so from the any device. So suppose you consider we have a data in the main memory. Okay, now so from this main memory you can access the data. Okay, you can access the very bulk amount of data and transmit to the to the device in memory to there you can data. Okay, so the DMA controller will use it for that. Okay, so DMA controller will take care of access the data from the main memory and transmit to an output device. Okay, that's the work. So previously this will be done by whom? So previously this will be done by I think by processor, right? So processor is involved to transmit the data or to copy the data from the main memory and to transmit the data to keyboard or to printer or any other output device. Okay, now but if the data is very vast, very bulk, in that case I require a DMA unit or DMA controller. Okay, so as I told you, the DMA controller is not in only one unit. Okay, there is n number of DMA controllers will be available. So this could be disk or DMA controller 1, this could be DMA controller 2. See here you can see this disk. Why the name disk here? So the disk is nothing but your data will be transmitted to your disks. That means what? Drives. You know, right? We will be having a drive memory. So from the main memory of the system, you can transmit the data to the disk or a drive. Okay, so in such situation, this disk or DMA controller will transmit the data. Okay, now so that is what about DMA. So that's we have discussed it in the previous class only. Okay, and we are also aware of one more thing. What is cycle stealing, right? So I think you are aware of what is cycle stealing or block mode, right? So cycle stealing. What is cycle stealing? What is a cycle stealing? So I told you already. Who is stealing the cycles now? Who is stealing the cycles actually? Here, can I get an answer for this question? Yeah, exactly. Ankita has given. Okay, Chetana has given. Okay, yeah. DMA is stealing the cycles. Okay, that cycles may be read or that cycles may be write. Okay, so that cycles are stealed by the processor instead of processor. So no, DMA is doing that task. Okay, now that is what cycle stealing. Okay, he will steal and he will utilize it to read the data or write the data to memory or from memory, read or write. Yeah, I think this you're clear. So this is all about my, and we'll come to the next one. That is bus arbitration. Why bus arbitration? See, bus arbitration means what? See, you're already aware of one diagram. I think you're already aware of this diagram. We have a bus here, right? We have a bus. Okay, I'll zoom. Janvi? Kar diya? Okay. Okay, this is a processor, okay? This is memory. ನಾನೇ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡು ಜನ್ರೆ, ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನೇ ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ ಬಿಡು. ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾ, 1 second. Okay, okay. Sorry for the interrupt. I think, okay, slide sharing. Stop sharing, no, screen sharing. Okay, just a second. Just a second. Oh, sir. Okay. I think in the previous class, regarding that DMA, we have already discussed that there will be a connection between processor, memory, and all the input-output devices, right? So we required a bus actually. Okay. So we required a bus. So while I'm using the bus, I told you the bus will be controlled. The bus will be used to transmit the data, right? The bus will be used to transmit the data between the devices. Okay. So I'll just write here. If you want for your reference, I'll write one small diagram. So here we have, okay, and this is processor. I think you're able to see, right? Assume this is memory. Okay, this is memory. Assume this is now, okay, this is one input device. Here one input device. I don't know which one, but I'll write as I1 input device. Assume this is I2. I2 second device. This is output device. They're connected, okay, all are connected. This is output device 1, okay, and this is output device 2. Output O returns that as output device. Now, you know what happens? So this is the bus actually. So whichever I have written over here, this is the bus. So my question to you is, who is the controller of this bus? Who is the main controller? Suppose I want to transmit data from I1 to P1, a P processor. I1 to P1. So who is the owner of that bus actually? Who is the owner? Can you type the information for me? Who is the owner of the bus? Okay. So who is the owner of that bus? According to you, suppose I want to transmit the data. So who will be a real owner? Somebody has typed the messages. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you, sir. Okay, just a second. Actually, a problem is there actually. Uh, in the system, there was no internet actually in the college. We have using the system. No, internet has went off. So I'm using my mobile. Okay, now. So just wait for a few minutes so that it may get that internet. Okay, I'll wait for 5 minutes. Okay, let me wait for 5 minutes. Okay, somebody has given the answer. That means I don't write anything on the slide. I'll just wait for 5 minutes whether the net will come or not. I'm using mobile. I'm just using the mobile. I'm speaking with you. Yeah. Anyway, so this is actually what processor. Yeah, very good. Processor is the one real owner. Very good. Many were written on the written that answer. Very good. Superb. Yeah, processor is the real owner. Okay, if somebody wants that bus means they have to ask the that particular processor whether I'm going to request that bus for my data transmission. So like that somebody should request the processor, then the processor will grant the permission. Okay, now so that is what actually. Okay, so the real owner of the bus is processor, which is under the control of processor. Okay, now okay, just a minute. Let me wait for 5 minutes. Okay. Yeah, fine, pa. I think we have already aware of it that processor will be the real owner of the bus. So you're there in the classroom, available. Everybody is there. Yeah, students are there in the classroom. Okay, okay, pa. Sorry, I'm so sorry for a little bit interruption. Okay, okay, pa. Let it be. Thank you so much. Okay, so now you know what happens. The bus arbitration comes to the point of bus arbitration. Now the processor should award the bus. See this. This is the processor. Okay. So now this is the input device one. Assume just now just you assume that this is the device. Now this input device require the bus. Okay. I'll add one more. You know all DMA controller. I'll add that also. DMA means DMA. Okay, now assume like this is DMA. This is input one. This is input two. This is output one. This is output two. Okay, so we have all these devices are there. Okay, now DMA want the bus. This bus is there. No, see this bus is required by the DMA. Okay, sometimes input one, sometimes input two, sometimes output device, sometimes output two. So n number of devices may require the bus. Okay, at that time, how could I provide the ownership of the bus? It is very, very important. See, I have to provide the ownership of the bus. How to provide the ownership? How I could provide the ownership? You're getting my points. So my processor should provide the ownership to that particular device. It could be a DMA controller, it could be a input one device, it could be an input two device, anything. Okay. For that purpose, we are going to use one methodology known as bus arbitration. Okay, so we are going to analyze the bus arbitration. Bus arbitration means providing the ownership to a requested owner, to a requested owner. Sorry, to a requested device. Okay, to the request device, we are going to provide the ownership. Okay, so that is known as bus arbitration. How to make how to do that so that is done by a simple method is there. Okay, so we are going to use two methods. So which methods we are going to use in the bus arbitration? We have two methods. Okay, so let me tell you the two methods of bus arbitration. Okay, so in the first method, just see here in the bus arbitration, I'll just write for you the bus arbitration. The first method is a very, very important method, is said to be the centralized distribution. One is centralized. Okay, one is centralized. If you want, I'll write it here. One is centralized. Sorry, we are using the mobile, so it's looked little bit uncomfortable even for me. Okay, so system is not working, so we are doing in the mobile itself. Okay, so one is central. See what I'm writing here, bus arbitration method. Okay, there is two methods are there. In bus arbitration, only two methods are there. So this in bus arbitration, the first method is centralized. The second method, okay, the second method is distributed arbitration. Second method is distributed. So now come to the point of what is centralized and what is distributed. What could be centralized? I will give you one example to you. What is centralized? Okay, I'll give you one simple example. So what is that simple example? Whenever we are going to give a, suppose your class, you're 3A, okay, 3A is a classroom. So now what we are going to do, we are going to give one CR to you, class representative, isn't it? So he's the real owner. Okay, so he's a real person. So he's the owner of the real owner of the class right now. Okay, suppose after someone who wants to become a CR. Okay, they will come and approach. Okay, I want to become the CR from next semester. Then what we will do? Okay, pa, fine. Okay, being a faculty, what I will do? Okay, pa, fine. You can change that already existing CR is there. No, from that particular student, I will change your name. Okay, I'm just going to make you a new CR. That's all. Very simple. Okay, so it's very simple. As a person, I can change. Otherwise, your class CR is there. No, your CR itself. Okay, I'm the CR. Okay, I felt out of 60 students in the classroom, I felt this fellow is good and more active. Okay, let me give the class CR that particular designation to some other student. Okay, so like that, he will grant his CR position to his classmate, isn't it? Is the only one person who will going to make a CR, new CR. There is one more method is there, that is distributed. Second method, distributed, CR, distributed. In distributed, what will happen? No, there is not one person involving in make the new CR. What we have to do? We have to make the voting. What voting? What I will do? There is 60 students are there in your class. Okay, right now 90 students are there. Okay, assume. Okay, for all 90 students, what I will do? I will make a voting process. Okay, like it's a polling process. Okay, polling. What I will do? Everybody should write the name of the student. So I'll represent some 3 to 4 students' name, and they should vote. The remaining 85 students should vote to that particular students. Okay. So now what I will do? So out of 5 students, who will get the maximum votes, I will make that particular student as a CR. Are you agree? That means what? To make a new CR, every student is involved. Are you agree? That is known as distributed bus arbitration. That means what? If there is one device is there here, suppose you just see here in the previous slide, suppose DMA is here, okay, he wants the ownership. See, this DMA wants the ownership. If he wants to become a owner of the bus, then this everybody should involved in that process. I1, I2, O1, O2, everybody should involved, okay, in the process of granting the device. Which device, which one? Ownership of the bus. Okay, somehow they should be involved in that. Okay, that is known as distributed. In centralized means what? So no one else required, only processor is required. The processor will grant the bus to DMA, or input one device, or input 2, or output 1, or output 2. Okay, so processor is the real the real hero who will select the owner of the bus. Okay, but in distributed, so this every people or every device should vote for a DMA. If DMA is got the highest voting, then the DMA will get the ownership of the bus. Okay, now, so I think you have understood that. Okay, right now you assume. Okay, O1 and O2, O1 and O2, output device 1, output device 2. So both are there in the here, both are there, output 1 and output 2. So now suppose output 1 and output 2 is there. Now suppose I will say, so this is a, hear my words, this is a distributed. This is a distributed, okay, not central, the distributed. So now who and all should involve in selecting whether I should provide the ownership of bus to O1 or O2? Whom should be involved in the process of finding who is the winner of the bus arbitration, O1 or O2? Who should involve? This is distributed. Can you give me the answer? If it is distributed, O1 and O2 are the two devices fighting for the ownership. Now, in distributed arbitration, which devices should participate in finding the real owner? Can you give me the name? DMA, I1, I2. Okay. Yeah, DMA, I1 and I2. Very good. Okay. So DMA, I1 and I2 will be participated, and who will win the process? They will be get the ownership of the bus. Okay. So that is what a simple process known as centralized and distributed. Okay. I think you're aware of it, aware of the particular concept. Hope you are clear. Okay. So now come to the very important point, which is I'm supposed to discuss with you. Assume, okay, assume we required some signals also. To do this process, I required some signals. I'll write some signals to you. Okay, so what are the signals we required? See here. I just write here one simple small diagram. You're able to see the diagram, I felt. Yeah, just see that. Okay, so I'll write one small diagram which is very, very important. Okay, assume, then you should give me the answer for this. Okay, so who is the owner? Who is the real owner of the bus right now? Okay, Assume this is one of the, okay, just see to this. It's very, very important. Okay. Okay. So this will be, I will write here as DBSY. DBSY. Okay. I'll tell you what is this DBSY. Okay. DBSY means what? The bus is busy. DBSY means bus is busy. Bus is busy means what? See, whenever I will make bus is busy means if this is I, see here the cycle you just see here, this is said to be 0, this is said to be 1. I means 1, low means 0. Okay, like that. So bus is busy. Now if I negate this means, if I negated this means, so what's the meaning? So bus is busy. When the bus is busy, if it is lower end, okay. So if the state is lower end, so this is said to be bus is busy. If this is indicates in the lower level, 0, I will call it as 0, this as 1. Okay, so low I bit, okay, low bit and high bit. Okay, here if we have a low bit, so that is nothing but bus is busy, it indicates. If this is rise, it means the bus is not busy, it indicates like that. Okay, now just see, I'll give you one more simple thing, one more. Just see to it. BG2. BG2 means bus grant. Bus grant to. Okay. Give the bus, grant the bus to device number 2. Like that it is. Okay. So I think you are able to see this particular diagram. If you are able to make out, just see to this. Okay. This is bus grant. Grant the device. Okay. Grant the bus to device number 2. Okay. So next BG1. Now just see to this. BG1 means device. I told no, there is two devices are there fighting, output device 1, output device 2. Okay, here also something like that, a device 1 and device number 2. So just see to this. So I'll just write a simple diagram. Okay, BJ1 and BJ2. Now the last thing is, okay, just last thing is small. Okay, this is BR. BR means bus request. Bus request. See, always remember, if it is negate means, see, negate. BR means high means 1. Okay. I means BR. Whenever I have BR negate means, so this is active. Active means in the zeroth state. In the zeroth state, it will be active. That you should know. Then gotaktidya. So if it is not negated means, so the state number 1, the high I mode, the okay, okay, this will be high. Okay, just a second. We have one small meeting. By that time, you just use the write assignments. Use the time to write assignment, and by the time I'll see whether internet will come or not. Okay, is it okay? Please write. Use this time to write assignment. I will come back within a few minutes. Okay.
are now unmuted.
Okay. Okay. Okay, Pa. I think people are writing assignments.
Are now unmuted.
Okay, Pa. Sorry, we went for a meeting actually. See, I'll just give you a small few information regarding this particular what is bus request signal. So here you can make out what is bus request. See here, you can make out here what is bus request. I think you are able to see this one you know, a small word, that is BR. BR means bus request. Okay, so right now we assume this is the processor. Okay, now so this is processor. This is the master. This is a master of the bus. Okay, assume here the master of the bus is this fellow. Here, processor is the master of the bus. To this particular bus is a master. Now you know what happens immediately. There is one device. Okay, so maybe is one DMA controller only. DMA1. Okay, assume okay DMA1. So DMA1 is required the bus ownership. I think you are able to hear my voice. Okay, so processor is the owner of the bus. Okay, so immediately what will happen? There is one person known as DMA1. So DMA1 request. Okay, now assume that this is a request. Who is providing a request now? So this particular fellow, who is that? So DMA controller wants the he will provide a request. Okay, DMA controller. Assume DMA controller. Okay, two. I'll make it as two. DMA controller two, not one, two. Now he will request. Okay, so as soon as he requested, first DMA1 should grant the permission. I told you this is a dicey chain, nothing but DMA1 should give the permission, then DMA2 will get the permission. Okay, so BG1, that means bus grant will be awarded for my, you know, for which one? For a DMA1. So now one will provide the grant. Okay, okay, even I don't want to become the CR of the class, okay, owner of the bus, so I will award you as a owner. So that is bus grant 2. So here bus grant 2 will be awarded here. Okay, so bus grant 2 is I means what? So bus grant is received. Who has received? From DMA1. See here, from processor DMA1 will receive. From DMA1, DMA2 will receive. Okay, they have received the permission. Now, who will become the owner? After providing the permission, can I get an answer for this? I think you're writing. Few people are writing assignments. Few people are hearing my words. Okay, it's okay. Can I get an answer for this question? Now, who is the owner of the bus? Who will be the owner of the bus now? First, DMA2 is requesting for the granting the permission for the bus ownership. So now DMA1 will get the first permission will be awarded for DMA1. So as I told you, the DMA1 will be the first fellow. After DMA1, DMA2 will receive the permission. Okay, DMA2 will get the permission. After DMA1 provided the permission to DMA2, so now DMA2 will become the owner of the bus. Think you are able to see the slide. Yeah, first no, DMA2 is requested for ownership. So DMA first DMA1 will be awarded the ownership. You could ask me a question, ma'am. DMA2 is requesting the bus, ma'am. How the DMA1 will be available in between? Okay, why means the DMA okay, so the DMA1, DMA2, all are in this, there is one dicey chain. So DMA1 will get the permission first, then DMA2 will get the permission. Okay, so by that we can make out here. So finally, who will get the ownership? So the DMA1, okay. Shall I make this as DMA1? Now who is the owner now? DMA1, sorry, DMA2. Now DMA2 is the owner. Okay. Assume now, after few minutes, somebody will come. DMA, okay, DMA1 will request the permission. Then who will provide ownership to my DMA1? Now DMA1 is the processor, the present owner of the bus. So DMA1 will request the bus. So at that time, again, processor will come into existence. The processor will provide the permission, okay, DMA2 is using the bus, wait for some time, then I will give you the next bus, that next ownership of the bus. Okay, so like that, processor will take care of all the uh, uh, you know ownership to each and everyone. Okay, next I think distributed arbitration is there. See, in distributed arbitration, as I said you, so every processor, every device will have a as everyone should vote actually. Okay, somehow everyone should be involved in the process of finding the ownership. Okay, so that is what distributed arbitration. Okay, so I think okay, small problem in the internet. Okay, let it be. So whenever I'll give the time, please use the time to write assignment. I'll take one small PPT. I'll load it to my mobile itself to show you whatever I've displayed on the screen. The same thing. I just want to show it on the screen. Okay, that's more than enough. So okay, by the time while I'm uploading the presentation, please use the time to write assignment. We are not. I'm not aware of it that internet was not there in the college today. Suddenly it went off. So whatever I have explained, so that particular slides, just I want to show it how it looks like in the presentation. It's more than enough for me.
now unmuted.
Okay, okay, that should be fine. Let me see. I have one small question to you. So I think many have already sent an assignment to me, right? The first assignment everyone has sent. I think there was around 30 students have sent to me. I think I don't know exactly the number, but around 30 to 40 already sent. The remaining students have not yet sent the assignment. Okay, so I'll request everyone to submit the assignment as early as possible. Okay, that's one thing. Mm, and one more thing, any materials. While writing assignment, you felt like you required any other material, anything else? Any other materials you required while you're writing your assignment or while you're studying for internals? So you have such kind of things. You want some other materials and all. If you feel like some any answers to any question, so you can pose a question over here. And almost all whoever has sent, I verified. Okay. Okay, it is. If there is any changes is there, then I will send. I'll reply there itself. So this question answer is not complete or it's incomplete like that. So if I required more if I required still more points to be incorporated, I'll give you an message over there itself. Okay, that's the thing. And okay, anyway, tomorrow we have a class. In tomorrow class only, I will make that. So since there was no net and I don't have that PPT in my mobile, so it was quite big and I can't download that in my mobile and I can't upload here. So sorry for that. So now I'll call attendance and you can use this time to write the assignment. Okay, please use this time to write assignment. Any other assignments are pending, you can complete. You can utilize this precious time. Okay. And now I'll call the I'll call the names. So please use microphone. That's better for me. So I required some presentation for that explanation. Otherwise, I could have go ahead. It requires a presentation. Without presentation, it's not uh, it's not good to teach. I felt like that. Yeah, just a second. Asta. Asta is there. Okay. Asta, one more time. Okay. Yusuf. Yusuf. Okay, Yusuf. Okay, Asta. Abhijit. Okay, Abhijit. Abhishek Burnwal.
Present, ma'am.
Abhishek. Okay, Abhishek. Abhishek Mishra. Okay, Abhishek Mishra. Adish. Okay, Adish. Aditya Kumar. Aditya. User number 7. Aditya. Aditya Pratap.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Aditya Raj.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Akanksha. Okay. Akhili Chakravardhan.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Akshat. Okay. Amog. Okay. So please use this time to write assignment. Okay. Please, everyone, you use this time to write assignment. Akshat. Okay. Amog. Okay. Anaga. Anaga. Ankit Kumar.
You are now muted.
Ankit. Okay. Ankita. Okay. Anusha. Anusha. Anusha is not there. Apurva. Okay. Apurva. Apurva, M.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Aryan. Azim. Okay, Azim is not there. Bhanupriya. Okay, Bhargav.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Bhargav. Shriharsh.